Hey there, it's Justin with Beyond Your Front Door. It's Friday night, just finished work. I feel like getting out and doing something, so I'm taking the camper, the Arctic Fox 1150. I don't have any ideas of where to go. It's the beginning of March, the Okanagan, beautiful British Columbia. All the campsites are closed. There's no hookups anywhere. The few that are open, I think what I'm gonna do is find a stealthy place to park. I don't know where, but I have some ideas. I'll bring you with me. Let's go find somewhere, hopefully that has something of a view, and we'll just enjoy a quiet night together. I'll bring you back when we get there. Well, this was one potential location that I had seen. What I didn't see on the map was a gate that is closed and locked. Turn around, try somewhere else. Well, this was try number 2. I just cannot get this camper level. I guess this location's not going to work. Frustrating. Okay, well, I found this spot. Not where I was thinking of going originally. I've tried a couple of spaces. This is in the middle of a construction site in town. A bunch of new homes. They've done all the groundwork, and this is, well, somebody's future house. I'm thinking it's quite level up here. I might be able to get away with it. Got to be a little careful. It's hard to be stealthy with something that's 12.5 feet tall and 25 feet long. But I'm thinking that I'm just far enough away from the houses that have been built that I might be able to get away with spending the night here. I think we'll have a cup of coffee, chill for a bit, and see if anybody comes and gives me a knock that I have to move. It's about 5:30 on Friday night. I found a place to park. It's at the top of a new housing development that they've got in town. Our town is not particularly friendly to boondocking and camping. It's a bit of a tourist town, particularly in the summer, and what that does bring, well, some of the challenges of people living in their vans, RVs, and many of them making a mess. I'm hoping that I will be able to stay here. It's a lovely location. I've got an amazing view of the mountain and the lake. Over there, I can't help take my eyes off it. I'll show you in a second. There were some people working down the hill doing big foundations work. I drove past them, nobody looked up. I'm kind of hidden from them. I'm over the top of the hill. Definitely somewhere I shouldn't be, which makes it a stealth camp. Kind of exciting, actually. Parking somewhere you shouldn't be. I'm going to sit here for a little bit. I'm going to wait for the light to go down. Probably don't have long before dusk. Might even officially be dusk now. I'm going to put a cup of coffee on. I'm not sure how much I will get out and show you of where we are. I don't want to bring too much attention to myself. I might just wait till the morning. I'm thinking because this is obviously an active construction site, I'm going to have to get up fairly early and get on the road again. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I've got things I got to do tomorrow. I just wanted to get out, have some dinner, have a drink or two perhaps, though that'll be later when I feel more confident that I'm not going to get moved on. Have some tea, have some coffee. I got some books to read. Just some chill time, because that's kind of why I like this truck camper. You can park, well, I would say anywhere, but trying to sneak around and find a level place to park, a lot more difficult than I had expected. So I'm gonna go make some coffee, I think. Chill for half an hour until it gets dark. So this is my view. I parked this way so that it's got the dinette. Sits some faces that it's lovely. It's relaxing. It's perfect.
One thing I'm not doing today is putting out my slide because, well, I don't want to make it too obvious, but just, you know, sitting here, chill. Luckily, this design of camper, I can keep the slide in and still use everything. That's just brilliant though, isn't it?
So tonight, we're going to start off with a Hills Brothers English Toffee Cappuccino. It's kind of straight powder. It's still pretty cold outside. The temperature says 3 degrees, but up on top of the hill here, it seems a lot cooler than that. It's getting a little darker. I'm just waiting for my coffee to boil, my water to boil. So this is the view from my back door. As you can see from the lights, there's cars coming now. Let's hope they just turn in and ignore me completely. This house is over there where that car is. Oh yeah, the car is just backing in. Hopefully they don't really care that I'm this far away. There's no houses really close by, but as you can see, just on the hill here, things are been built. Anyway, my kettle is screaming at me. I'll leave you with that view. I'm gonna go get some coffee. That's better. No water, so we're doing the dry camping wash as we go. Oh, that's lovely. Coffee with a view. The main road is right below us here. Can certainly hear the traffic, but it's Friday night. I'm sure that will quiet down very shortly. All right, I've been parked up here for about half an hour. I've been sitting with the light off. I just turned it on so you can actually see me. Not sure you want to, but hey, here I am. I just have been sort of watching the traffic up and down the road, making sure nobody's gonna come and give me a hard time. And I think the truck that I saw for the people that were still working on the foundation down the road a little bit where they're building new houses, I think I just heard it start up and I think I saw it leave. I saw some brake lights that didn't look like they belonged to any of the houses up there. Those people would probably have the most reason to complain at me parking somewhere where I shouldn't. I'm becoming more confident that I'm not going to get the knock, at least. Until perhaps the police do their drive around in the middle of the night. I've just been sitting here, drank most of my cup of coffee, enjoying the view. An exciting Friday night. I'm going to sit here until it gets dark and just relax and enjoy this view. Yeah. This is really what truck camping is about. Getting away from the day-to-day, just relaxing. I can feel the stress melt away. Kind of what I needed. I'm going to go chill and have the rest of my coffee.
camper. It's getting dark. Still, I think it looks a little lighter in the sky on the camera than it does in real life. This road by the houses is surprisingly busy. I've watched a number of cars come. Considering there's only, 3 or 4 houses at the top of the ridge there, they're all coming in and out pretty regularly. I guess they're all coming home from work. You can see it's certainly getting darker. I think what I'm gonna do, start getting some dinner ready. What I'm gonna do is close all of the blinds at the back of the camper so that the lights don't flag anybody that I'm up here. And I'm pretty comfortable that I'll be able to stay here all evening at least anyway. All right, I'm gonna cook dinner and have realized something I really dislike about my camper. I don't know if you can quite see here. There is, on this wall, a series of shelves. I think it's 4 shelves, which I thought would make an ideal pantry. And when you leave the slide in, you can't access them. So there are other pantries. This is the other one that's got kind of a neat pull-out rack. I got some food in here. I hadn't actually decided what I was gonna have today. I'm leaning towards this. I bought this last week. Deli biryani kit. And I do have, oh, maybe I'll get some sweet chili and lime. Lots of choices. Easy stuff. This is just stuff I don't have to think about. I'm keeping it in here. That way I can jump in and go get some food, go camping, basically at a moment's notice. When I start camping in the summer and I've got running water and everything, that's when the fridge will get filled up. Right now, I don't even have the fridge turned on. This is just dry food, easy food to make. All right, let's go figure out what I'm gonna have for dinner. All right. Tonight, coming here was about me coming out, relaxing. I had some nice stuff to make. I said I'm just gonna have a triple bean chili, vegan, and I haven't tried this brand before. Sweet chili and lime, basmati rice. One pot wonder. That's fine. I really didn't want to go through 2 pots of everything else with multiple ingredients. I gotta be lazy tonight. Bet you it still tastes good. So I have my very warm chili and lime rice. The lime, almost overpowering. Quite nice. little bit of the chili heat. Not too much. Probably could have used a little more heat. Tastes fantastic. I've got a beer to go with it, just because Friday night, I'm not going to have too many beers because, well, if anybody knocks on the door, I got to drive, but one beer with dinner's not going to hurt. I got some water too because I have to be responsible. I don't think anybody's going to knock on the window or on the door. I've got a book to read, Down the Road by Rosemary Nearing. I just picked this up. This book is subtitled Journeys Through Small Town British Columbia. And this is about somebody who travels all through the small towns of British Columbia. A lot of the places I'd like to end up exploring too, hence the reading. I got something a little more serious for later on. Annie Paul Murphy, The Extended Mind, The Power of Thinking Outside the Brain. But I want something a little lighter for sitting here relaxing with dinner. And I'm going to go enjoy the dinner so I don't chomp into the microphone because, well, I just hate that. Dinner is done. Of course, I had seconds because it was just good. A little bit more water because I'm exciting. And a couple of these chocolates. These are really, really nice. Just relax. I'm enjoying reading my book. Reading chapters on Vancouver Island. Interesting. You can hear dogs barking outside. Don't really see any flashlights or anything like that, so hopefully it's nothing major. Probably somebody just taking their dog out. 7 o'clock, probably that time. Nobody's knocked on the window yet, telling me to move. Good thing. Just enjoying the evening. I'm gonna go enjoy these chocolates. Well, I'm just having a cup of tea and some cream-filled cookies before going to bed. This is a chamomile, honey, and vanilla. Smells relaxing. Bit of a weird moment. Heard some noises outside, looked out the window, and I saw bobbing small flashlight going past. Time I put some shoes on and walked up to the door. There was nothing there. I looked around for a couple of minutes. Could see something down the middle of the road. So I have a feeling it was either a cyclist, more likely a jogger, perhaps with a headlight. Might have been what I had seen. They probably ran up to the end of the road, ran around the cul-de-sac that I pulled off on, and headed back down. I was kind of expecting a little bit more trouble. I was expecting a knock on the door saying, hey, time to move on. I'm here just because I am alone and in an area that I don't know. I don't want to get the lock. I've got my truck locked. I've got my back door locked. I'm safe and secure, but just a little odd. Then again, I'm up here. I'm sure other people have found this for whatever reasons as well. I couldn't see any cars. It looked like a person, especially with the light. I did see, as I drove up here, deers on the side of the road. So I was for a moment thinking that could be a deer down the middle of the road, but I'm going to guess either a cyclist or a jogger. Jogging at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8:30 on a Friday night. What an odd thing to do. Weird.
Well, I'm tired. I'm in bed. I've turned the heat down. I've opened up the vent, which is going to make for a little bit cooler evening. I've got the lights on just over the cab here. And I think I'm ready for bed. So I've got a book with me. Same book. I'm still going to read a little bit more of that until I fall asleep, which I don't think will be that long. I'm pretty tired already. I had a quiet night, relaxing night, apart from the one person sort of around the back of the truck. I've had some good food, had a lovely cup of tea, and now, hopefully, I will get a fantastic night's sleep and bring you back bright and fresh in the morning.
Well, good morning. It is 6:30 or so in the morning. I'm still in the same place, which is a good thing, which means nobody came and gave me the dreaded knock. Time to move on. I slept well. It's starting to get a light outside. There's a vent over my bed here that I can see. I can just see a bit of a glow around the blinds. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. I'm gonna have some breakfast. I'm gonna get out of here early. It's Saturday. I don't know whether the construction crews that are actively working, there's a lot of equipment around. There's a lot of houses being built right now. There's a lot of lots being prepared, including the one that I'm camping in here. I don't know whether there will be people here to do that. I'm assuming that if they do, they're likely not going to start till 7:30. So I think my plan is going to be get up, have a little bit of breakfast, a cup of coffee, and then secure everything up. Get out of here by 7:30. Avoid any awkwardness. A nice night though. I slept well. Just a simple pour-over coffee this morning. I'm having Starbucks Pike Place roast. Medium roast, quite nice. Just waiting for the kettle to boil. There really is nothing better than getting outside and having a lovely cup of coffee in the morning. Smoking hot. Delicious. I'm dragging today. Just sitting quietly. The view out the window is rather pretty. There were a few snowflakes earlier, very dry ones, which is quite common for this area in March. Nothing sticking on the ground, so no urgency to leave. It's about 7:15. My target had been to get out of here by 7:30, so I'm guessing I should probably start thinking about packing up and moving. Dang. I guess that's something for the next place that I stealth camp. Find somewhere where I can stay a little bit longer. But I had a fun evening, with the one exception of the weird light person noise thing going on. Got me a little nervous. I'll finish my coffee, then I'll take you outside and show you exactly where we were. And then I think I'm going to pack up and head home. All in all, successful stealth camp in something that's 12.5 feet high. You can't be that stealthy. But parking where you're not supposed to, does that count as stealth? I think so. I'll show you around outside before I leave. Well, I'm all packed up. It's about 7:45 in the morning. Haven't seen anybody yet on the construction site, but I wanted to give you a quick tour before I head back. It's a little windy, a little cold, kind of quiet though, quite nice. I wish I had a proper place to stay and explore. There's hills right behind us here. I'll show you that on the video. Anyway, this has been a fantastic, quiet, probably uneventful evening. Hopefully I can get a decent video out of this. Have a great week beyond your front door. We'll see you next time. I'm not sure if this is phase 1 or phase 2. I think phase 1 is these over here. But as you can see, there's some industrial equipment there. They're putting foundations up. They've actually got some of the framing done on a couple up here. And there's a couple more on the slope that you can't see here. You can just see the top of a digger there. Lots of equipment. Luckily not too many people. People here are going to have a wonderful view. Though I am surprised with the road noise. I guess I live out in the valley and don't get as much road noise, so when I come this side of closer to the lake, it always surprises me how much road noise there is. Super privileged problem to have, I know. Definitely the top of a ridge here. This is the other side.